symbolic way, and like, when do we think the sun has died in our lives when it really hasn't? So, what is this song? I saw the sun die. I watched it fall away right before my face, and so I cried, and I wondered if it could ever be replaced. And there were stars and there were lights, and the moon began to shine, but all I knew was that the sun died. I saw the sun fade, and the darkness fell upon our little house. I feared the day, and the warmth would never come back around. And there was peace, and there were trees, and a wind that made them sway. But all I knew was that the sun could fade. And it was so much different than I'm used to. So much worse to trade a light for the dark. But the moon and the stars, they could never show their art if the sun didn't die for the dark. So I watched the sun fall, and a smile came upon my little face. And now I knew that the sun, he didn't have to be replaced. And the stars began to dance and show their beautiful heart. I couldn't have seen without the dark. And it was so much different than I'm used to. So much worse to trade a light for the dark. But the moon and the stars, they could never show their art if the sun didn't die for the dark. And yet sometimes it gets a little lonely. What you can't see sometimes hurts you the most. But I see what they'll be and the meaning of it all. And it's not hard to see the reason why the sun, he chose to fall. I saw the sun rise and felt it all upon my silent face. It reached to my eyes, and I knew that this was why I had to stay. And there was warmth, and there were birds, and a love around my heart. I wouldn't have known without the dark if the sun didn't die for the dark. If the sun didn't die for the dark. Thank you.
Bravo.